Hey guys, it's Turkman G here. Um, I know I haven't posted in a while, and college has just been a lot of work, and I finally had a little bit of time, so I decided to do a new video. And I thought, since it's been I think 2 or 3 years maybe since I've done a room tour, and I I think my room's changed quite a bit in those 3 years or two maybe, I don't know. And there's some things similar here from the last one, but also a lot of new things. And I think I've changed since sophomore year of sophomore year of high school, and now I'm a freshman in college, almost finished with my first year, which is kind of insane. So I thought I'd do another updated room tour, and I don't want this intro to get too long, so I'm just gonna finish this intro and jump right into the tour. So this is what my room looks like when you walk in, and I'm gonna start my door. And on one side of the door, I have a whole bunch of Harry Potter pictures from the day page by day calendar. I just taped all my favorite pictures from 2019's calendar and 2020's. So these are all here. Some of them are sort of falling off. I should probably try and retape them. But these are all up here. And down here I have an Avengers Endgame poster. And I found out that at my college, every semester, there's a poster sale. That they do. And I got this Endgame poster. And it's pretty cool. It was pretty cheap. And I put it on my door because I know where else to put it. But it's also a great movie. So I was really happy to get that. Sorry, my window's open, so it kind of slammed. But on the other side, I also have more Harry Potter pictures from 2020 and 2019. This one's sort of fallen over. Oh well. But I mean, more Harry Potter stuff. And then on the back of my door is a poster for the TV show Roswell, which actually I was kind of obsessed with summer 2020 because it's sort of my binge quarantine guilty pleasure almost. And I don't. I still love the show. I just don't watch it much anymore because there's only 3 seasons. The remake is okay, but I don't really feel like I want to keep watching. And because this is original, and the remake's pretty much just the exact same story, but just when they're older in their life. And I found like both strange, so I have this poster right here, and I highly recommend this show if you like sci-fi, but it is from 1999, so it is a bit on the older side. But I don't really care because I do like old movies and TVs shows. So that's the poster of Roswell. Now moving on here, I have this counter thing that I don't even use honestly. I just like put stuff there. I have just a whole bunch of lotion that I never use, but just in case I get super itchy. I have this globe here that I've actually had since for as long as I can remember. I feel like I had this when I was like 5 or 6, and I still have it. There's bits of cracks on it. It's pretty old because some countries that exist now aren't on here. Like South Sudan is not there, so that shows you this is like 15 years old. But I still use it because I love geography and I just like having a globe there. I have a whole bunch of license plates here. Well, not here, but in my room. And I have an Illinois license plate, which I'm pretty sure came from our actual car back when we lived in Illinois. And I have this from Washington, and my family. I have family who lives there, and I'm pretty sure when I started collecting them, I got one from my family there. So there's that one. And up here, I have posters that I've had for the longest time. I have one of the Hunger Games, and that's PETA from the Hunger Games. Um, the poster for a Divergent movie, which is Allegiant, is the third one. And I know this one did terribly at the box office. It got a lot of bad reviews, but I just really enjoyed it because the book, if you've read the books, fans, you know what I mean. It's just like, I just did not like the book very much, but I love the movie. So I decided to get the poster there. I have a poster of Maze Runner The Death Cure, which I got to see in theaters actually, and it was amazing. And I recently got this, I guess, well, sort of recently, like maybe a year ago. And it's just a really good movie, and I just wanted to get a poster of it. And down here, this is from actually this semester's poster sale because the Endgame one is from last semester. But I got a few smaller posters, and this is person with a surfboard on the beach, and I do not surf at all. I don't know how, but for some reason, really enjoy watching people surf. So I have that kind of cool picture there. I have a smaller Washington license plate, which I'm pretty sure is from a motorcycle that one of my family members has or had. And here I got from a little. So my city has the arts festival every year, and this person made these little journals that you can't write in because it's so tiny and there's like very few pages, but it's like a leather bound book and with like tells you what it just says booth number because I bought it from a booth, but I decided to hang it up on here, which I think is kind of cute and I just like it. I just have a paint pit drawn of well, this is like a color by number of a dolphins that I did like almost like probably a decade ago that I just put on because I love dolphins, so why not? And this is actually my graduating class of high school, and these are everyone names of who's in my class. And not sure if you can see, but I underlined my friends and oops in blue. I draw something in blue line, and like the blue lines are my friends, and I starred my name. And I know you may say like, "Wow, you don't have many friends." I do. These are just all my friends in my class that I graduated from, because I have a lot of friends that didn't go to this school or like are different grades than me. So and yes, there are quite a few people who graduated with my class, and this is actually a task the tassel that was on my cap. I actually had two different ones. Sorry, my window's open and my door just slammed, but this is one of the tassels I had. I had two. One's in my car actually, but this one I hung up here because it's pretty cool tassel. It's the school colors, which are white and blue, and the year I graduated, which I think was really cool. So I just put it there. I have this poster of Shadowhunters from the TV show. It's like one of my favorite book series of all time. Is one of my favorite shows ever, and this character is my favorite character of the series. So I just got this huge poster of this character from this show, and I just love it. I've had this poster since middle school, and I still have it. So yeah, I have a poster here of Love Victor, of a character from Love Victor, and it's a great show. Love Simon is one of my favorite movies, and this is a sequel TV show of Love Simon, and I cannot wait for season 3 to come out this summer. So I'm very excited for it, and it comes out in mid-June. So I'm getting excited for that one. Now down here I have my dresser, which I have like it's kind of broken, but it still works. So there's my dresser, there's my clothes in there. I'm not gonna show you that because I don't know, just my clothes. And I have this thing here, which actually I can turn on and makes sounds. And usually I play with ocean sounds, cause I don't know, I just like the ocean and it sounds cool. So, but it can also make like, there's like river, there's like rain, thunderstorm, white noise, stream, summer night. So it has a lot of sounds you can make, but I just use the ocean surf because I like the ocean wave sound. And ow, I stepped on something. I have an Alexa here that I haven't really used much, but I do sometimes use it when I clean my room and stuff. I have back here. I have this kind of sculpture of the Sears Tower or Willis Tower, I guess, from Chicago. And I grew up in Chicago. I lived there for 6 years of my childhood, so I have that. That's kind of cool, and I always poke myself doing it because it's actually metal pokey stuff. So yeah, this is actually a drum someone carved and made when I was in South Africa, and it's like you can technically play it, but it's not very much. And I got this in 2013, so the person carved the yarn in it and my name in it, which is really cool, and it's just something one of my coolest souvenirs that I have, and I keep it there because I just think it's so cool and stuff. And I just realized I forgot to mention, but I do have a chair here that's usually filled with random stuff, but I decided to clean it off a bit. And these are just a whole bunch of face masks I need to wear and I use for school and class and stuff. I have my planner here that I just put down all my assignments in, and I haven't done it recently. I mean, I kind of stopped doing it in the middle of the year, but now I've decided I have to because, like, that's a lot of stuff due. So, there's the planner I use. Here is I get postcards from my friends because my friends who are all in college, we sort of just like scatter around the country or state. So we send each other postcards that are just kind of stupid postcards because we're really we become nerds. So mail a manatee. I'm addicted to shiny things with a bird and mail a dolphin. So yeah, those are some kind of fun postcards I kept. So now back to my dresser. I have just so this was actually a calendar I got in 2020 from a Chinese restaurant close to my house, and I'm not gonna unravel it, but it had panda on it, and it's kind of woven in. And it's really cool, and it had like the entire 2020 month on it, but I didn't really want to put it out because it was 2020. Oops, I dropped it behind my dresser. Oops, but that's usually there. I can probably get it after this video. This is actually a newspaper article about Love Simon, and it came out this is a newspaper the week I think opening weekend, and it's very old. Like I'm not sure if you can tell, but I mean it's kind of yellowish, and it's ripped through here. But I like the article, so I put it up there. Not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep it up there, but you never know. Here I just have a random Lego stress toy, so I can do this when I'm stressed or nervous and stuff. Here I have this keychain that says 2021 on it, but um, I didn't have anything to do with it, so I just plopped it on top of it here, and everything's fallen. Sorry. And these are all my high school yearbooks. I have others from other grades, but that's kind of somewhere else. But these are just my high school yearbooks. This bottom one is the freshman year of high school, and then it's sophomore, junior, and senior. And I actually was part of yearbook on my senior year, so I have a few pictures I took in here that are in this yearbook, and I have like a few cool things in there that mention me because I was part of the process. This is actually a postcard I got from one of my favorite authors since I pre-ordered one of her books, and I had a Zoom with her, like a great Q&A, and she signed the back, which is pretty cool, and has a whole bunch of quotes from all of her books, and it's by the author of Love Simon, or Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. So that's really cool. I put there. I have a thing of like strip of pictures of my friends from senior prom, because we've actually got to have a senior prom, and it was just for seniors because of the pandemic. But it's a really fun time. We still had to wear masks, but it wasn't. It was. We're just glad we could get a senior prom. And this, my mom actually chaperoned there, so this was me, and my mom, in the picture, and I guess I keep it on because I thought they were kind of funny pictures. And like we sometimes host signs, and I held one called that says stud muffin, which was kind of funny because I'm not muscled at all, but that was makes it funny. Here I have a calendar with a page day, which is the 1,000 places you see before you die calendar, and I put all the ones I rip out on here. So that's all over here from the past almost 2 months already. Wow. And I just put it on my Alexa because I don't want them flying away or anything. So it's under my Alexa there. I have a whole bunch of stuff here. This is sort of like a scrapbook of like what I have from like cool like receipts from places I really liked, or like not souvenirs, but like just almost like a scrapbook of things for my trips and stuff that I wanted to put in there or tape it in. So that's pretty much this. I'm not gonna pull all of these out because it's gonna be a pain to put them back. And then this one is actually a photo book from Costa Rica. When I went to Costa Rica, this is a scrapbook of all the movies I've seen in the theaters. So I keep the ticket stubs. I put them in there along with like a little poster out of paper I just print off the internet. of the movie I saw with a mini review on it. And I haven't really been doing that much lately because movie theaters been closed. But I've recently started doing it again because theaters are finally back open, and I can see movies again. This is actually mainly South Africa. The second half is my South Africa trip pictures, and the first half is Costa Rica trip pictures again. This is half of it is Canada when I went to Canada. I still have the second half for my next big trip, and I don't know when that will be, but I'm saving it for that one. And then I have this book by Queer Eye of like the new reboot on Netflix that I love the show. And it's sort of like I don't want to say biography, but sort of like about the show and how they got their parts, and it's a really cool read, so I just put it there. Here is actually a picture of my brother, parents, and I think my cousin is my mom's cousin, so maybe my second cousin. I don't know how families work really, so you can let me know if you do know. And this is actually from 2019. So this is me. This is probably from my junior year of high school. So it was a few years ago, and I just really love the picture. And wow, it's very dusty. And so I framed it and put it here. So yeah, here I actually have a Rubik's cube that I don't even want to solve because literally just Monet paintings. I'm pretty sure, and it looks very hard and kind of intimidating. So I don't really haven't really done it, but if you do, you have to like do it into like a Monet picture instead of colors. So yeah, and this is very sunny in here. So let me see if that helps. Now it's really dark. Dang. Okay, so here I started doing this recently, but I have a whiteboard here, and usually I count down the days until a book I'm really excited for comes out. So this book, so I write for some amount of days until something, and I have the book picture here. So this book I'm really excited for is Blamed for the Win by Robbie Couch. This is only his second book, but I know Robbie Couch is like already one of my favorite authors of all time. So I've been counting down the days. I don't have the money, but I'm really hoping to pre-order it before it comes out, and it comes out in 44 days. So I try and change this every day, but I end up changing it maybe like every week or something. And I did just change this today, so I know that's accurate, unless I miscounted for some reason. So that's I have there. Here I have a picture of me and one of my best friends on the last day of our senior year of high school, and I framed it and put it there. And I have these many Back to the Future figurines of um, the cars from the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And actually, this friend gave it to me for not Christmas gift, a birthday gift 1 year. So it's pretty much the DeLorean from the first one, second one, and third one. So I just keep them there because they're really cute, and I really like those movies. And yeah, and then here I just have a little plaque that says Let Your Soul Speak." I just really like it, so I kept it there. Then up here I have two calendars. One is Riverdale, and this one is just Riverdale, and this one is from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Marvel TV show. So I have two calendars there, and I have a weird thing with calendars, so I collect them. So I have a whole bunch of other calendars here. This I just have a random paper fish plate that I made in like kindergarten, but who knows? I don't know why that's there, but it's been there forever. So that's just there, and I have three more license plates here. I have a Georgia one, a Nebraska one. This is from a cool car that my grandpa had. So that one's there. I have another Washington one. No idea where I got it, but I got it somehow. And my window that looks into my backyard. And then here I have some of my high school way to wear student IDs every day. And this I have them all here from my 4 years of high school. Like this is my freshman year, sophomore, junior, and senior year. So I just put them there because why not? Oh wow, I keep dropping things. And over here, so my bed's right here, by the way. I know there's a lot of stuffed animals, but honestly, I like them, so I just have a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I know I'm in college, but yeah, I just don't care what you have to say. I just like my stuffed animals. So here I actually have a mini poster of the movie Rocket Man. They were giving these out for free when I saw the movie in theaters, and I put it in here because like I just like the movie, so I put that there. This actually is a newspaper article from last March, I believe, for when the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show came out. Oh yeah, Sunday, March 21st, 2021. And it's just an article about the show and how they got the parts and stuff. So I put it up there because I don't know, just liked it. Um, Here I have a picture that I think my dad took a few years ago of Chicago at night, and I believe this was in the John Hancock building, the very top. So I think it's a really cool picture. So I printed it out and made it a picture. And now up here I have 3 Marvel posters more. I have Avengers Infinity War here. I have Spider-Man Homecoming here, and Spider-Man Far From Home. And the 2 side ones I got from one of my best friends as gifts. This middle one I got on my own because it's the first Marvel movie I saw, and it was just a really good movie. So yeah. And here I actually have a poster of the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I read the series last year. It's an amazing series, and I got the box set and hardcover, and it came with this poster. So I put it up on my wall because it's such a cool poster, and I didn't know what else to do with it. So there it is, just right above where I sleep. So cool poster, and highly recommend the series if you like fantasy and like reading. Here I have a poster from the movie The Boys in the Band that came out on Netflix, I think 2021 maybe? So I think it was, no, it's not 2021, it was 2020. Sorry, it was 2020. So there's this. I have a random picture of a mountain range there. Don't know why I still have that there, but it's there. I have this giant poster of the movie called The Darkest Minds, and I remember I really wanted to see it when it first came out. I finally did get to see it, but my friend worked at a movie theater, and I'm pretty sure he got this from the movie theater because, well, it's huge, and we haven't talked much recently, but I still have it there because it's a great movie. Here I have a calendar of waterfalls, and this is this month's waterfall. Fun fact: I've been to this waterfall. It's in Canada, and I've actually seen it in person. It's a really cool waterfall, and that's my waterfall calendar. And then out here I have my window that's open. Everything's blowing around, so I'm gonna close it. It's a really nice day out for February, so I reopened it. Well, not we. Why do I say we? But this faces. So my backyard is over here. So this is kind of the side. See my neighbor's house. Not really show much of that. And here, I have an alarm clock that hasn't been working in years, but I still have it there for some weird reason. I have a bunch of just crap here. I have this journal from Mandalorian. Don't really write in it much, but sometimes I do. I have nail clippers there. I have a remote here for this fan / heater. So yeah, so I use it as a fan in summer, and in winter I use it as a heater. So pretty cool. And I use the remote for it. I have just a water glass here for when I sleep and need water. I just have water right there. And this is one of my bookshelves here. And this one isn't really organized by any kind of thing. So I try to keep all the authors and series together. Like I have all my John Green books here. I have a series here. I have like Connor Franta books. I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before, The Kissing Booth, and some just random standalone books here. And these are the were lights that kind of keep falling off, and these are what these tapes are for. But it just keeps falling, so I kind of gave up on it a long time ago. And yes, they're very dusty. I know it looks like I haven't lived here in forever, but I don't usually dust my bookshelves, but I probably really should. So, yeah, very dusty. And these little pieces of papers are some of my favorite quotes from my favorite books. So I put them all here. So you can pause them when if you want to read them, but I'm gonna not really show them for much long because I'm already a 25-minute video and I'm like only halfway done. And up here I have a whole bunch of Louise Penny books of the Chief Inspector Gamache books that I didn't have anywhere else to put them, so I just put them up there, as well as library books I got. Like these 3 up here are library books, and these 4 are library books. So I just kind of put them up there, that way I don't really lose any of the library books for whatever reason. Oh, I forgot to say up here, I have 2 more license plates. One which is Costa Rica when I went to Costa Rica. It's Paris when my mom went there and she gave me a souvenir of license plate from France and Paris. So that was pretty cool. So I stuck it up there. I have a poster of Shawn Mendes up here. I love Shawn Mendes, one of the only like modern pop artists I really like, but I love his song, so I have a poster there. And it came with a calendar I got of him from like 3 years ago, but I still kept it up there because I just had a room. So there's that. And you can't see them, but up here I have all my cards from when I graduated. So they're like graduation cards for my friends' parties, and just like cards that got me to say congratulations for graduating from my friends. So that was nice. Like just keep them up there to remember them. Up here I just have a whole bunch of random stickers up here. So like I have Teen Wolf ones. This is a pride one in like the Superman symbol, but instead of the S it's a G. I have this one of books, and I just thought it really liked it, and I thought it would be good on a bookshelf, so I just put that there. Kind of tall, so I kind of flips there, but oh well. And I have more pride stuff, stickers on there, and then on the side I have this poster that actually came with the book Beautiful Creatures, and I put it on my bookshelf. So that's there. More Teen Wolf stickers, and these are just weird little prints I had when I was like obsessed with the show. And I have Walker, haven't really seen that in a while. Teen Wolf again, The Prom, which is a Netflix musical movie, also on Broadway, or was on Broadway. Some of my favorite shows, pictures that from my favorite shows I kind of stuck on there. So that's all that. And here I have all my Shadowhunter books by Cassandra Clare. I finally recently just got all of the Shadowhunter books out right now. And it's by series mainly, because I have the Mortal Instruments here, the Infernal Devices, the Dark Artifices, the Last Hours, and with the Eldest Curses, and all the novellas that kind of go with it. And here I have a magnet. It's technically a magnum, but I don't put it on the fridge, or anything. But it says I cannot live without books, and my mom gave this to me for a souvenir from Library of Congress when she was in Washington D.C. And it's pretty much true for me, so I put that there. Here's some more quotes, and this is actually just a mini book that I got from one of my friends for a birthday gift, and it has like little quotes and pictures from the movie version of the series, but quotes from it, so I keep that there. I have this random chameleon here that we had a whole bunch of them that we put out on our porch. I loved it, one of them so much, so I just put one there, and it falls sometimes, but I just put it back up. And here are some more quotes, mainly from Shadowhunter books, because this is my Shadowhunter shelf. So, and now here's my Sarah J. Maas shelf, one of my all-time favorite authors, so she had to get a shelf. I do own the second book, but my friends were on it, so that's why there's a gap in the box set. I do have the second book of this series that just came out. I'm reading it, so it's not on my shelf, and her other fantasy series. And these are a whole bunch of more quotes from it. I don't think these are all from. Nope, this one's from Princess Bride, but most of these are from her books. And this one says, I think this is Keeper of the Lost. Yeah, Keeper of the Lost Cities. So those are some of the quotes here. I have a picture of my favorite character from Throne of Glass, which is Kale. So I put that picture of him here. If I could put it back. I have this kind of pottery clay head, dolphin head here that I made in my pottery class. Like last year, and it's not that great, but I just stuck it there because I had nowhere else to put it. I have more just Sergey Mass character pictures that I printed on footprints, and yeah, so I just keep those there. I did buy this off of some person. I can't remember her name or store, but she was selling Sergey Mass merch on her. And she puts these on Facebook, like on my Thunder of Glass fan group, my Sergey Mass fan group. And I thought they're really cool because she put down quotes. This is one of my favorite quotes from the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and it's just says keep reaching out your hand. It's from Court of Silver Flames, and this is probably like one of my all-time favorite series. So I kind of kept it in the corner here, and I just really love it. So that's there. Down here, this is my shelf of all my favorite authors besides Sergey Mass. So I have Becky Albertalli here, Adam Silvera, Robbie Couch. I guess I haven't read this one or really this one, but it's the only place I could put them. This Wine Royal Blue is amazing. I mean, I'm not sure if like it's my favorite author because it's the only book I read by her, but a great book. Really excited to read One Last Stop and Rainbow Rowell, which the Simon Snow series trilogies is one of my favorite trilogies also. So I have a picture of Simon Snow there from the first cover book, and I have more quotes from some of my favorite books and authors. So yeah, this one is an Adam Silvera quote because Adam Silvera is one of my favorite all-time favorite authors. Love his books. I have finally have all of his books. I have 2 copies of this version because I got the original cover, and then he released a deluxe edition, and I just had to have it because it's so gorgeous. So yeah, I just love this cover so much. And Adam Silvera recently announced that he's writing a prequel to this book called They Both Die at the End. So pumped for that one. And this one was amazing, but so sad. And it's not a spoiler because it's in the title. So highly recommend this author. And this is the first 2 books of this fantasy series, which is also amazing. And I just have a whole Ana Severa shelf here. And this is also Ana Severa, but also by Becky Albertalli, which is a series amazing books. I have this jar here, and it has a whole bunch of book names, titles in there that I want to read this year. So I usually just pick one out and tell you what to read next. But usually, but since I'm reading Sergey Mass, I kind of haven't read it in a while because I knew I was gonna read the new Sergey Mass book as soon as it came out. So I'm reading that currently now. So that's up there whenever I need it. I have the Coda Lyra series here that I've been meaning to read forever because it's one of my best friend's favorite series. So I have all of them here. I have this. So I was obsessed with Phineas and Ferb as a kid. Still love it. And I have this thing of Doofenshmirtz. And if you squeeze it, like the eyes pop out, which is kind of hysterical once you think about it. And it used to be in our garage, but now I keep it here because I like it and it's kind of funny. So here are just more books I have. And Wheel of Time here. I only have the first 5. So, because there's 14 of the books in there, and I'm taking a break from the series. I'm on book 3, and I'm planning on reading it later, but I'm taking a break because they're so long, such long series. So this is my Wheel of Time little mini part series of the first 4th of it. I don't know. Can't do math. This actually also made in pottery class last year, and this is a bell we had to make, and we had to design it, and I made it a waterfall, and if you turn it around, it's like the waterfall with the cliff and stuff. So that's pretty cool. More of quotes from other books, and here are more quotes. And this is my little Hunger Games corner. I have a lanyard that has PETA on it because he's my favorite character. He's amazing. I have the Mockingjay pin here. And the Hunger Games books. I have the first two Maze Runner books. Divergent, Fifth Wave, Ember and Ashes. So it's pretty much my dystopian corner. And I have other books here that I still need to read in kind of the same sci-fi, fantasy, dystopian genre. And then here I have more quotes. I haven't read Enter the Ashes or Aragon, but I just really like these quotes, so I put those there. And now I have two little cubbies of more books because I couldn't fit them there. I'm not gonna take these all out to see what's in the back, but I have a whole bunch of more of these books. I have like some kind of bonus stuff for like I have a Twilight movie companion. I have Hunger Games stuff, some other kind of fan books. So that's down there. Then on this side of my bookshelf, I just have more stickers and more stills for some of my shows I like, some of my favorite shows. So that fell a bit, but oh well. And then I have this picture that I also got from the poster sale, and I don't know really what it is. It just reminded me of like fantasy and sci-fi books I like, so I just thought it was really cool, so I put it on my bookshelf. Over here I have the poster for the movie Knives Out, which is an amazing movie. The second movie comes out later this year. So excited for it, and I just love this movie and poster, and I got it as a birthday gift a few years ago, and it's up there, and it hasn't really moved much, so there's that. I have a poster of Riverdale, which I know it's like kind of makes no sense now. There's like no plot really, but I still really enjoy the show, so I have a poster there that my friend gave me. So that's there. Down here, I sort of have random crap here. I have like stuff from my graduation that says class of 2021. Yeah, you're done. Stuff like that. I have this that my friend actually gave me for graduation, and this is I've had this friend group for most of my life, and this is kind of all of us as we grew up, because this is elementary school, this is middle school, this is middle of high school, this is our senior prom right before it. My friend in the jeans wasn't going to prom, she was just having dinner with us, so that's why she's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. So yeah, she didn't go to prom, so she was not wearing anything fancy. Then up here I have another calendar, and it's Iceland, and I really want to go to Iceland, and I just think Iceland is so cool, and I decided to get the calendar, and I just love this picture. It's in like a cave, it looks like, and I'm kind of sad that I don't get to see this picture anymore, really, because it's very into February, so I have that up there. I have a Chicago calendar. Like I said, I grew up in Chicago, I love Chicago, and I have a calendar just to Chicago, dedicated to Chicago. And I got this poster from the poster sale also, of like kind of the Chicago theater, I think, and a picture there. I have just a whole bunch of crap in my closet, my trash that's overflowing I should take out, my guitar, this poster that was a final poster assignment from one of my classes last semester in college. Just kept it there because it's huge, so I'm not going to open it. I have a pride flag here. It's in my room most of the year, but in June for Pride Month, my family and I put it on our porch all month because it's Pride Month. But other than besides June, it's always in my room and it's in front of my closet. If I open this, I have all my fancy sweaters, button downs, shirts here, and on hangers. More books. Can you believe it? No, I can't, but oh well. And more books up here. I have all my calendars up here from like the past 5 years. Just random books up there, like James Bond book, ACT book that I haven't gotten rid of. Some of my favorite childhood books. And I have a Descendants 3 poster that my friend gave me that's behind there. And then I have 4 more license plates. 3 were from Nebraska, and then one's California. No idea where I got that one, but just put it up there. This is very old, but it's like I wrote my favorite things. Some of these I'm not nearly as obsessed with anymore, but just put that up there still. This drawing I drew of Jason Grace from Rick Riordan's series. I actually drew this when I was like in middle school, and I'm very proud of myself actually. So I put that there. And then I have this tiny little mini calendar of from the show Elite or Elite. I don't speak Spanish, but it's a Spanish murder thriller TV show that I just really love. And I have this calendar, and it's nice little cute calendar size, so I put that there. I actually just stuffed in a bag I got from the Disney store in Chicago, and it's a bag with Baby Yoda and it says Precious Cargo, and I just love it. So that's here, and it has some stuff in it. Now here, this is my watercolor. In case I wanted to paint, I'm not very good at it. These are letters I got when I was very young with Winnie the Pooh, but it has my name on it, and I just really like it. So that's there. I just have a little rubber duck that was there. A medal that I won from Science Olympiad in middle school. All my Rick Riordan books that I own. Here I have a James Bond poster of all the James Bond actors. I got this for a gift when I was like 10 maybe, but it's over there. Here I have another article of James Bond, and it's about George Lazenby, who only played Bond once, and kind of his story about how he got the part and why he didn't continue. Here's a thing someone made in South Africa, and it's pretty much beads. If you can look, there's beads everywhere. So, and wires, and it's a really cool thing. So, I just keep it up there because I love it. This is sort of like almost a stress copinism, but it's these little these balls, 2 of them, and they make like ringing sounds when you move it around. I just keep them in here because I'm very clumsy and they look fragile, so I just keep them in here, and I just like them. Here I have a read-in light in case I want to read when it's dark or during the night. I have the light there. I have a Star Wars page-a-day calendar, which I rip day out every day, and this weekend's picture is this, and it's kind of a weird picture, not gonna lie, but I didn't make the calendar, so oh well. And I got last year's Star Wars calendar and this year's, and I put all of them here. So I like put them on here. There's not much because it's kind of early in the year still. And in the Mandalorian bag down there is all my pictures from last year's calendar. So that's down there. Just some fancy cards of my graduation that I didn't use. Just a whole thing of coins, some buttons from on here. A ticket for the senior prom that I kept because it was a fun night. I have just crap on my desk that I don't need to clean, so sorry about that. This is going on right now. It's my mom's French teacher, and there's always this Madden Music Hall every year, and there's like kind of a March Madness with basketball or sports, but with French music. And this is all bracket to see who wins. I always love doing it, so I'm doing that here. This is actually all my books I need for one of my classes, and I just have them all on here, and I've read like 3 of these already, so those are there. That way I just don't lose them right away, or like if I'm running late I can just grab them here, or it's in my bag, but I bring them out for weekends because I have to read. I just have a camera here for my photography class, stress ball, another stress ball to squeeze. So there's that. Just have a Throne of Glass coloring book and random crap here. So yeah, that's my desk. Very crowded, very busy, very messy, but oh well. And we're towards the end of my room tour, and this is a poster of Superman and Lois. And I haven't seen season 2 yet because I never finished season 1. So, but I just love the show. I love Superman, so I have that poster there. And then I have a Wheel of Time poster that I got for Christmas like 2 months ago, and I love the Wheel of Time, and it's such a cool poster, so I put that there. And now we're back to my door. and I keep forgetting to do this, but on my ceiling I have a whole bunch of all the planets that just kind of go diagonal from my ceiling. And sometimes I'm really tall, so sometimes I like smack my hand on it when I'm getting dressed, and it kind of sometimes flies kind of everywhere. But oh well, I guess what it is what it is. So I guess that's my room tour. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Sorry for such a long video, but thank you if you made it all the way through. And um, let me know if you want to see anything else on my oh, my hair is crazy. Oops. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Let me comment down below what kind of videos you want me to see, and I try and get them out as soon as possible. I'm just insanely busy, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It would help a lot. And I guess thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video then. So bye.